Steve, who are you talking to? Get off the phone. I'm trying to shoot a video. You can talk to your friends about how to handle stingrays later. Hey everybody, welcome to another Tuesday update. That's not on Tuesday. I've been really busy, and I know that sounds like an excuse, and it probably is, but in reality, I'm working a lot right now. This is our busiest time of the year, and excuse me. So I'm kind of parked in front of my laptop, basically all day Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, and so that's what I've been doing. A lot of is work. When I'm not working, I've been camping in some of the New Mexico state parks, and then I also have been doing some hiking. I've taken quite a bit of footage, so when I get a little bit of time, I'm going to go ahead and upload that. I'm currently in Arizona on my way to Las Vegas, and I guess that's probably just a real quick update of where I'm at. Now, I also have something else that is kind of on my mind right now that I guess I'll share with everybody, since it might be interesting as far as like thought processes go. Anybody that knows me in real life, and you may have gotten some glimmers of this by watching previous videos of mine, but I'm someone who is very determined. Once I decide I'm going to do something, I go all in, and I'll run down that road as far as I want to run, and then once I have decided that I've ran as far as I want to run down that road, I will take a 180 degree turn or a 90 degree turn and do something completely different. And I'm not afraid to do that. I used to be a long time ago, but I no longer do that with whether it be career, personal life, living areas, things like that. I've lived in many different areas across the country. Anyway, I guess I'll get right to it. I could do it a little kind of a fun way, I guess, and do it in sort of a story mode. So we'll just call it like Goldilocks, but it's not really Goldilocks. We'll call the person G, and that'll be me in the story in case you haven't figured it out. So basically, there was a guy named G, and he grew up moving all the time. Moved from place to place, state to state, went to 7 different high schools, and then after high school, whenever there was a vacation or an opportunity to go on a road trip, I took it. And I think that it was either something I sought out or something that developed within me over time, and I'm not sure which one it is, and I guess it really doesn't matter. But last year, when I was on the road for 4 or 5 months full time, I bought a truck and a 17-foot travel trailer, and it was really great. I enjoyed pretty much everything, except for I really couldn't get to a lot of places that I wanted to get to with that big trailer. Had a lot of creature comforts, but it was a real pain to haul around, and it was really even worse trying to put it into smaller places or go into anywhere remote. It just was not built for it. So that led me on a long search, exhaustive actually, trying to find something smaller that would still fit my needs. So I went from one end of the pendulum to this, which is 5 foot, actually less than 5 foot with all the insulation in it, by 8 feet. And it has 0 creature comforts, except for it's well insulated and it has a nice bed with a lot of storage. Everything else is outside of it, which I have found has been very problematic for me. So hats off to any of you out there that live out of a van or anything like that, where you don't have a built-in shower, toilet, things like that. That is pretty impressive. Unfortunately for me, that's a real struggle. I guess I could blame some of it on work. I do work full-time, and more now than a lot of other times in my life, and so I'm parked in front of my laptop, I'm working away. I try to get outside, but right now where I've been, it's been mostly inclement weather. And so that is certainly a real struggle for me.
Steve, how many times do I have to tell you to quit screwing around?
So as far as the story goes, I went way too big to start out with, because everybody told me I needed to go big, and I believed them. And then I went way too small because I overcompensated. And now I'm actually going to be looking for something else. This works. It's serviceable. And I think if I was just going to be on the road for 3 months, or I was going to take a 1-month trip, something like that, this is absolutely perfect. But for me, where I'm wanting to do this long term for the foreseeable future, I need a little bit more. Now, all of our needs differ from what we like and don't like, and how much we can tolerate. Some people can go days without showering and use the other options that you have for that. I guess I could, but it's not something I want to do. If that's something I have to do, then I would probably choose something else as far as lifestyle. So anyway, I guess that brings me to the point of this long drawn out story, which is I'm going to be looking for something different. I love my 4Runner, and I love the fact that it's 4-wheel drive, and I've been to some pretty cool places with this trailer and that truck, and I don't want to walk away from that. So I believe I'm going to still stay with a towable type of scenario, and in addition to that, it's going to be bigger than this, but smaller than my 17-foot travel trailer. I would love it if it had a bathroom. I would, especially a shower. That's actually the thing I really would like. The other stuff I can take care of in other ways. But the fact that it would have a shower would be great, even if it's an outdoor shower, as long as it has hot, pressurized water. The other thing that I would really like, 2 things. One, a workspace desk area. Sorry for the noise. And then I would also like to have a kitchen area. I'm not like the world's greatest cook or anything, but I like to cook, and I like to cook from scratch. I don't like prepackaged stuff, especially for the diet that I'm on. It makes it really tough when you've got everything in a chuck box and you got to dig through that, and it's hard to, the washing of it and the cooking, and you got the wind coming on you. It's just easier if I have the option, excuse me, to do that inside. Now, I could reconstruct this trailer and make the bed smaller and put a kitchen area in here and things like that, but still, at the end of the day, for me, it's too small. There's been a couple times I've been a little claustrophobic in here, just because I've been stuck in here for a while. So I don't think I would be happy with that ultimately, and so instead of going to the expense and trouble of doing that and then still not liking it, I'd rather keep this exactly how it is, because it's wonderful how it is. For someone who wants to go fishing or a weekend trip or a couple weeks with it, this would be the absolute perfect type of deal. So anyway, I guess I'm going to put it up for sale, or I'll put it on consignment once I find something. That's probably what I'll do, unless there's somebody watching that wants to buy it and throw me an offer. That's no problem. Anyway, thanks for watching. I also want to thank all the subscribers. I'm actually over 500 subscribers to the channel right now. So apparently some of you think what I have to say is interesting. So thanks for watching, and I'll keep putting out videos, if it's interesting to people. I've got some of a recent hike that I took where I met a Pacific Coast Trail hiker. He was training for it actually on the trail that I was on, which was pretty cool. So I took some video of that, a couple of campgrounds that I've been to, and I'll probably just put that in one video, just kind of watch it, make it cool. So anyway, appreciate you watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so, and if you have, appreciate it, and thanks for watching.